At the heart of Argentina, one of the most fertile grasslands in the world, known as the humid Pampa, and resting on the Paraná River, we can find Rosario. Strategically located and with privileged access, at only 300 kilometers north of the capital of Argentina. The city is at the center of the Porto Alegre-Valparaíso bioceanic corridor and the Paraná-Paraguay waterway. Head of an urban conglomerate of communes and municipalities known as Metropolitan Rosario, and boasting a population of almost 1,400,000 people. The city grew, driven by social groups linked to port activities. They fostered modernization at the pace of the economic cycles of those times. By mid-20th century, the city's production structure diversified to the secondary sector and became one of the main industrial centers in the provinces. Its vast cultural diversity forged Rosario's multi-ethnic and multicultural profile. A space for coexistence that shaped a peculiar social and economic organization. Its board of trade, its stock market, cattle market, grain and future markets rank among the most important in Argentina. They reflect the activity in one of the main agricultural areas in the world, with ports that export about 80% of the grain and grain processing volumes. Rosario offers the typical character of cities, consolidated after the immigration flows of the late 19th century. Because of this, multiple architectural styles currently coexist in the city. The purest ones brought from Europe, together with those that blend into shapes and forms that result in an eclectic style that's unique to Rosario. Rosario stands out for its internationally renowned artists, either musicians, craftsmen, or representatives of the most diverse cultural expressions. Rosario holds excellent museums, important theaters, numerous cultural centers, open-air cultural spaces, and recreational facilities. Rosario's cultural activities are evidence of the city's cosmopolitan tradition, where events, festivals, and meetings proliferate. Rosario's most significant yearly event is Colectividades, the community's festival, where representatives of immigrants' original countries show their culture, typical dances, and dishes. Sports are the city's unmistakable trademark, felt in the arena, the stands, in the streets, the parks, or even sailing the Paraná. Furthermore, Rosario is the birthplace of the Argentine national flag. It was on these banks of the Paraná River that the national flag was raised for the first time by its creator, General Manuel Belgrano. On June 20th, 1957, the National Flag Memorial was inaugurated, the symbol of Rosario's pride. The city offers a variety of attractions, including diverse dining and accommodation options that can satisfy even the most stringent demands of domestic and foreign clients. Furthermore, nature invites to enjoy leisure by the broad, mighty Paraná. The city's hotel capacity is significant, distributed among 1 to 5-star hotels, hostels, and serviced room facilities. Some are part of well-known international hotel companies, some to domestic brands. Rosario International Airport is only 15 kilometers from the city downtown. It has become an important freight and passenger terminal, which has turned it into a mainstay of the growth in the region. Rosario is consolidating a year-on-year growth as host city for conferences, seminars, and symposiums. It's also a magnet for business tourism that attracts trade shows, business events, and expos. The city offers unique facilities, catering to the needs of both national and international meeting planners. The city offers facilities of various sizes and design, including large convention centers, smaller cultural venues, and well-designed halls, all equipped with leading-edge technology, outstanding infrastructure, luxury, and comfort. The Rosario International Food Fair, the FIAR, is the most important food industry gathering in Latin America. The local and regional food industry showcases its competitiveness in every link of this important economic sector. It is the ideal place to present new products, equipment, technology, and new machinery, as well as a must-go to close deals with domestic and international clients. Rosario's recent growth has been supported by a decisive local public administration. Local management focuses on the innovation of public policies, with the key aim of enhancing the standard of living of our citizens. Youth, women, the elderly, and human rights have been specially targeted to accomplish social inclusion and equal opportunities for everybody. Public health has become a priority in the public agenda to accompany the transformation process towards a city based on equality, solidarity, and popular involvement. A sound decentralization process was carried out to create a more efficient and effective governance that is also closer to its citizens. New territorial divisions were established and municipal district centers were created in order to bring government closer to its citizens. This concept was also the basis for the implementation of the participatory budget process, a new way for the development and preparation of the city's budget, with the direct involvement of city residents who prioritize the allocation and available municipal resources. The comprehensive mobility plan has created a new public transportation system. There is a new monitoring center, bus lanes, contactless tickets, multi-bus tickets, articulated buses, new technology, and more services. A recreation street that stretches along more than 25 kilometers, new bicycle lanes that encourage the use of bicycles and discourage the use of private cars, active policies to foster a sustainable mobility. The strong focus on the creation of public spaces has taken the 2.3 square meters per capita in 1990 to 11.9 square meters per capita in 2012. The recovery of the riverbank, an emblematic strategic initiative, is accompanying large urban developments. Universities, study, and research centers are renowned. Their scientific level in a variety of disciplines enjoys international prestige. Private initiative and public policy have triggered the consolidation process of technology-based companies, such as IT, software, biotechnology, and electronics, and the setting up of new firms that together make a technological cluster that groups 30% of the industry's domestic companies, all located in Rosario. The highlight of this innovation process is the Rosario Technological Pole. CEPAL has stated that it is the only significant case in Argentina that accompanied the integration of the academy, authorities, and companies. Rosario's government style has received numerous and significant international awards, including an award for exemplary experience on local governance in the region, granted by the United Nations Development Program, the UNPD, an award for the city's health program, granted by the Pan American Health Organization and the World Health Organization, and the UNESCO Cities for Peace. The city favors regional integration and international presence by being part of different networks of cities and by establishing bilateral cooperation agreements, including the Mercocities Network, the Ibero-American Center for Urban Strategic Development, United Cities and Local Governments, the Network of Educating Cities for Latin America, the UN Safer Cities Global Network, Herbal Program for Decentralized Cooperation and Metropolis. Rosario has established bilateral cooperation agreements with over 35 large cities worldwide, and with its vast history of international cooperation, it's become an icon in the field. Rosario is the manifestation of its history, its culture, its nature, and the entrepreneurial spirit of its people. Downtown, in the neighborhoods, in its public spaces, its urban heritage, its universities, and its companies. Rosario emerges from the commitment of its public and private actors that make, use, and live in the city, and project this important Argentine metropolis to the Mercosur and to the world.